This news update is brought to you by...
So, I'm meeting Rico later. Gotta check in with the girls, but first, let me check my usage on the MyLime app. Now, what should I wear? Hashtag sexy. He's here.
It's Wednesday, July the 1st, 2015, and this is your Barbados Today morning news update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. We begin with news that Minister of Commerce and Industry Donville Inniss has issued a strong warning that he is not prepared to have his office intimidated by threats from anyone or any entity. This comes just about 3 hours before he meets with the National Union of Public Workers in a last-ditch effort to avert a planned shutdown of the country. The union's National Council yesterday afternoon gave its full backing to the executive to take the action to force the state-owned Barbados Investment and Development Corporation, or BIDC, to withdraw letters of termination issued to 13 employees over the age of 60. However, Acting General Secretary of the NUPW, Rosalind Smith, told Barbados Today, immediately following a 2.5-hour meeting of the National Council, that talks today with Minister Donville Inniss may hold the key to whether the action goes ahead or not.
The council met and they ratified any industrial action that would need to be taken if the meeting goes sour tomorrow, right? And we're still on course.
Minutes afterwards, President of the NUPW, Okani McDowell, cautioned Minister Inniss that in spite of the meeting, which he called with the union leaders, the membership had not changed its position to embark on serious action.
The plan is to attend the meeting tomorrow, hear what the minister has to say, and then we will start to roll out our strategy. But the minister must be mindful that our position has not changed. The members said to us that they want those workers back to work, or they have to pay them until the age of 67. The council also echoed what the members would have said. So this evening, we have a strong position from the council saying that we can give those workers as much support as we need to.
That was NUPW President Okani McDowell speaking yesterday at the union headquarters. Now, Minister Inniss told Barbados Today last night that he had not asked either the BIDC, for which he is responsible, nor the union to change their positions as a precondition to this morning's meeting. He said he hoped respect for the law would apply during the talks. The Barbados Workers Union has pledged its full support for the NUPW in its dispute with the government-run entity. In other news now, issues related to the occupational health and safety of Barbados continue to cause headaches for the members of different organizations and the Ministry of Labour. Alison Elcock is the Acting Senior Safety and Health Officer in the Occupational Safety and Health section of the Labour Department. She tells Barbados Today her department is still receiving some of the same complaints since the Safety and Health at Work Act was proclaimed in 2013.
A lot of the complaints relate to indoor air quality, ergonomic assessments, and general safety concerns, but mostly it's indoor air quality and ergonomics that we tend to receive a lot more complaints. But it's not only from staff. We also get a lot of requests from employers seeking our assistance and helping to address any concerns that they may be experiencing or the staff may be complaining to them about. So those are two of the main areas. There's still a lot of concern with respect to safety organization and some of the traditional safety hazards that persons are exposed to. For example, work at heights. It is still, like construction sites in particular, we're still not satisfied that as much that can be done is being done to ensure that persons work safely. I mean, and that's one example. Another example would be exposure to chemicals and manual handling. So some of the traditional things still remain a cause of concern for us.
Elcock is therefore recommending that safety committees be set up or safety delegates be appointed in order for those concerns to be addressed in a timely manner.
What we would want to see persons doing more of is more consultation at the level of the organization where through the safety committee or the safety delegate, the organizations are able to identify and within their span of experience and expertise, address those concerns. And then when it goes beyond what they think that they're competent to do, then they can either reach out to the Labor Department or other agencies to get the assistance. So what we really want to see more of is more safety committees being active and meeting, so that within the organization that they can try to resolve matters before they escalate to become a problem that they need to bring in somebody from the outside.
A man remained in serious condition at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital last night following a shooting incident in Ruby St. Philip. The man, whose name has not been released by the police, was shot several times in the body and leg while in Ruby Tenantry around 3:45 p.m. yesterday. Police investigations are continuing. Barbadians have been told that they should not see the invasive sargassum seaweed as a threat or a crisis. National Coordinator of the UNDP's Jeff Small Grants Program, David Bino, is suggesting that it be seen instead as adding value to agricultural byproducts and fertilizers. He suggested that seaweed could also produce items such as animal feed and iodine. He noted that there were places where it was grown just for the Japanese market. So rather than seeing seaweed as a crisis, the UN official believes it should be viewed in a very scientific way. In sports now, controversy and football in Barbados seem to be going hand in hand at the moment. Two highly questionable decisions overshadowed yesterday's Coca-Cola Barbados Secondary Schools Football League Under-14 final played between Frederick Smith and the Lodge School at the Wildy AstroTurf. The two disturbances between the coach and referees marred what was otherwise a positively dominant performance from Lodge, who controlled the contest from start to finish, taking the game 4-1.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
BT Grapova Superstar, BT Grapova Superstar. How was sound bad? How was sound?
Wonderful. Actually, you can enter that in the competition.
So I ain't sound bad?
No.
Oh my.
Get a video and we go clear.
A video?
Yes, a video.
How long the video gonna be?
2 minutes.
Not 5, not 6?
No, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, that's all you need.
So wait, you and the fellas like you that just do this thing every year when it ain't already?
Well, I don't know with that, but it's spontaneous, you know?
Well, what is this for you? But that means I can try to submit mine, and the judging starts at 6, but the deadline is the 5th at 4:30.
And you need to get it in.
Get it in. Look at the screen there, look. That is where you could enter because
right there.
BT Grapova Superstar, BT Grapova Superstar.
I like that. You have a chance to win this competition.
Against you?
I spontaneous.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Be spontaneous and creative. Enter the BT Crossover Superstar competition. Pen your lyrics, create your video for your chance to be the first online monarch. Win over $15,000 in cash and other prizes. For full details, log on to Facebook/BarbadosToday.bb.
On the regional scene now, Cuba stamps out mother-to-child HIV and syphilis. So says the head of the World Health Organization, Dr. Margaret Chan, who is describing it as the greatest public health achievements possible. Havana has less than 2% of children whose mothers have HIV, the lowest rate possible with the available prevention methods. The successful elimination follows years of effort to give pregnant women early access to prenatal care, testing, and drugs to stop these diseases passing from them to their child. Further afield now, Eurozone ministers say they will discuss a last-minute suggestion from Greece for a new bailout program. This after the country missed the deadline for a 1.1 billion euro payment to the International Monetary Fund, hours after Eurozone ministers refused to extend the bailout. Greece, which is now formally in arrears, is the first advanced country to fail to repay a loan to the IMF. And on that note, we end our Barbados Today morning news update. However, you can join us again this afternoon. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper and email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune into Channel 101 on Lime TV and Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.